what is in here, what is in my golf bag for the end of 2023, because it's been a long year. We've chopped and changed quite a lot, I must say. So what's in my bag, why is it in there, and how can it help me potentially play my best golf? And also guys, I want to know what's in your bag. Get in the comments below, what golf clubs are you using this year? Have you changed anything from the start of the year, and are you thinking about changing anything going into the new year? Because I'm well aware that there are some new clubs on the horizon, and as you well know, I love testing those, not only to see if they work for me, but also if maybe you guys are going to get them, get value for money for them, and help you get good at golf. So we're going to kick things off with the 3-wood, which is under the Masters head cover. Can anyone guess what 3-wood I have in my bag? Because this is something which I usually don't chop and change, but this is quite a new addition. I wouldn't say it's a new club or a new release, but a fairly new addition. I'm going to tee off first. Today guys, we're at Fairmont, the Torrens course, just bang next to St Andrews. I'll show you some drone footage that we've got. We're on a top secret mission up here for a brand new series for next year, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if that's what you'd like to see. Let's get teed off down this 17th hole. I'm going to take you around the final 3 holes, which all look spectacular from the air and from the ground. So you can see we've got a par 4 just snaking down towards the ocean, a tight left flag and a very tight driving area, which is why I'm hitting this 3-wood. But what 3-wood is it, you ask? It's the best sounding golf club of 2023. There's a clue. Oh, just like that. I love the ball flight I can get with this. I love the adjustability. I love how many fairways I hit with it, and it is of course the Titleist TSR3 fairway wood. It's got the Sure Fit adjustments. I keep it on standard, to be honest, and I also keep that weight port standard as well. Loads of technology in here. In fact, it's not. I thought it was standard, but it's actually in T1. This is what I was fitted for, and I honestly thought I was fitted into standard there, but really interesting how this moves out like a kind of adjustable garage, and you can move the weights in there. It sounds incredible, and that's exactly what I want from a fairway wood. I want it to sound nice, I want it to have a nice trajectory that I can control. We're playing a bit more linksy today, so I can hit it down if I want to. That's a fairway hit. Let's get down there and start talking irons, because I've had more irons in the bag this year than Chris has had salt. So irons have been a funny one. I started the year with Mizuno irons. I've tested PXG irons. I've tested lots and lots of different irons. I got fitted for lots of different irons as well. Just for when I get like videos, guys, and when I get fitted for stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean it goes in the bag. I go for the fitting process so you guys can kind of live that vicariously. But a set of irons that I've really come to like, and we'll talk about the driving iron to start with, because I don't think we'll get a chance to hit this on this video, but these sold out after a day. Now there wasn't that many of them available. This is the 101U, and I've literally just put this in the bag recently. I absolutely love it. I love its industrial looks. It's going to be a little bit of a chop and change between this and the Vega one that I tested, the Vega Mizar Max driving iron. I'm going to do some testing with this. This is kind of me looking into next season now already, and we're playing links golf up here on the top secret mission, so this is why I've put this in the bag for now. This has the KBS hybrid shaft in there. Real big fan of this. Reminds me of the TaylorMade Gapper wedges. Remember those? The TaylorMade Gapper hybrids. Remember those? So irons wise, we've got 159. I'm going to play the little 7 iron. I'll give you a secret what's in here as well. It's got KBS components and Lampkin grips. And something which I've really enjoyed with these, to be honest, is the reception that people get when I play with them, or when I meet someone and they say, oh, you've got those in the bag. That's really refreshing. It's not a Titleist, not a Callaway, not a TaylorMade, not a Ping. It's more of an affordable brand, but it feels good, and that's the reason why I've got them in the bag at the moment. And I know Chris has got something very similar in the bag at the moment. You can probably guess we've got quite a tough shot here actually. 159 downhill. Could I hit 8? I'm going to try and play a controlled 7, because that's one of the reasons why I do like these clubs. We've got a little bit of mud on the ball that might affect how it flies. Let's just go middle of the green. Oh, we've gone at the flag. We've pulled it onto the flag. That could be really good, you know. Oh, stop it. Now, what I really liked is turf interaction. You can see where that's finished. If Chris zooms in for you, we've got about 10 feet for birdie, but I really enjoy the turf interaction these irons give me, and that's something which you are generally going to get with a good forged head. And it's of course, guys, the Takomo 301 CBs. I was going to say MBs, but I'm not good enough to use the MBs. Chris actually has the MBs in here and he's really, really enjoying them. He strikes the ball, he's more of a natural ball striker than me, but if you look at the kind of differences, you'll see this is kind of a bit thinner. It's got a much thinner bottom line, say bottom line. The top line is very similar, but the bottom line's a lot thinner. And I love the chamfered edge here that gives you the ability for that turf interaction. So very, very nice irons. Again, chopped and changed a little bit this year, but not massively. It's something which I've just kept in, to be honest, because of the stigma around really expensive golf clubs at the minute. And I love the fact that when I hit them, I generally hit them like that. I'll overlay some shots now of what I've been playing with so far this year and the shots that we've played. I haven't had a hole-in-one yet this year. I had 3 last year and I was using the Mizuno irons. I don't think that's got a tally to it. Well, let's get down there, see if we can hold that birdie putt. The putter might surprise you because the putter had changed a little bit, but I've gone back to it, and this was the result a few days ago. I had my best ever putting round, and Chris said, James, if you take that club out of your bag one more time, I'm never playing with you again because you become an absolute idiot when it's not in. Right, we have a birdie opportunity, and this is the second time we played this hole today. We played it actually really well last time. But if you've been watching the channel a lot, or if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button here. We give you golf-related videos every single day. This is actually a head cover from a friend of mine, Rich Lefty SoCal, Rich Diaz. Rich, I haven't taken this off, and it really does, when I'm having a bad round, it gives me a bit of a chuckle because we had such a good time, obviously, when we played golf in your native California. We're coming back there soon, actually, so we'll catch you up. But the putter is the Odyssey Toulon Las Vegas, and I love this thing. I initially put it in the bag randomly because my stag do was going to be in Las Vegas, and I thought, oh, Vegas, like, why not? But I actually love this number 7 shape. So with the fangs on it, it really, really sets me off for good alignment. And if I get good alignment, I generally roll the ball a lot better. I love the milling in the face as well. That makes it come off really soft and feels really nice. So it's ticking all the boxes. The Stroke Lab shaft that's in here, it's actually a really dark green, which I really, really like. It's the exact same colour of my car. I'll put that on screen now and show you the differences. My favourite colour, I really, really like it. Little things like that do help as well. Like if you're at peace with a colour, if you think, oh, that's really, really nice. I know there's like new ones and the kind of black and red, and for me, I don't really like that. I don't want to be standing out too much. I like a lovely dark green. I need new grip on that though. So I might put a Super Stroke on it, maybe, but then I put it really well with this one on the other day. So do I need a Super Stroke on it, or can I just put the same grip on it again? We're going to talk golf ball on the next hole, but just outside left, these greens are rolling spectacularly. There was an Asian Tour event here just a few weeks ago in partnership with the kind of Live Tour. Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Oh, it was such a good roll. That's one of the things which I love about this putter. I can get such a good roll on it. I've just not hit that. That is one of the easiest pars you are pretty much ever going to see. Guys, let me show you this next hole, because if your socks are on, they're about to get blown off. So this could be one of the most spectacular holes I've played in a very, very, very long time. I'm going to hit a 6-iron in here. For me, this is a shot which I think it's downwind, it's 190 yards. I still want an element of control. So what golf ball do you use for an element of control? Well, I've been trying a few different ones. I've been really enjoying the Seed balls, actually. We got sent a load of these when we've been testing the Seed SD01s, the SD05s, and just seeing the difference in trajectory. The 05 is a really nice low launching ball and really handy for links conditions like this. But you really can't beat the Kirklands. Like, I'm really, really enjoying the Kirklands. I bought the new ones very recently. I found them exactly the same. A few people in the comments on that video thought that I didn't test them properly, but they're pretty much exactly the same, to be honest. 3-piece urethane, just over £1 a ball now. In the studio, I do use TaylorMade TP5 picks. I really like those. I really like the pattern on them, and I have used them at the start of the season. But for me, when I ran out and I went to buy some balls, I just thought, you know what, the Costco ones are pretty much as good as anything. So let's send one in here. You can see gorgeous par 3, bunker on the left, bunker on the right, and to be honest, the ocean to the left, but that you would hope that wouldn't come into play. I've got a 6. Can we hit another green? Maybe not, because we need to talk wedges. Wedges are interesting. Oh, be good. Please be good. Something which I've found myself with these irons, again, I'm not going to bore you about the turf interaction, but getting the ball to be flag high is a massive, massive factor. And because these irons are so traditional lofted, I might not be hitting it a million miles, but I pretty much know how far they're going to go, which is really helpful. If, to be honest, you want to shoot your lowest scores, but also you want to enjoy your golf more, because if you're more likely to be flag high, you're more likely to be on the green, you're more likely to reduce those scores and stress. So we have managed to hit the green there. We're going to have another birdie put in just a second. Can we reconcile that last one and hold it with this one? That's a totally wrong word, I know, but I'm going to stick with it. Wedges. Now, I've not changed my wedges pretty much all season. I've chopped and changed a little bit in testing maybe, but the Vokey SM9s, like the Vokey for me is the king of all wedges. Me and Chris were really lucky to go and spend some time with Bob Vokey himself last year. Last year?
Oh, 3 years ago.
It was a long time ago, wasn't it? That was for SM9, that was for SM8. Yeah, but I went for the same specs with these, and having spent time with someone like Bob Vokey talking about different grinds, different shots, also different release patterns and people he's managed to work with to hone his short game. He actually was struggling with his chipping a bit at the time, and so was Chris. Chris nearly killed him with a thin, funnily enough. But I've got black dynamic gold shafts in here, I think look really nice. I changed from the black heads into the chrome heads, and I'm yet to find a head that I really, really like the finish on. I think a raw finish would be best, because the black finishes mark up too much and the chrome ones really, really shine up when it's a sunny day. But 56, 60 and 50, really enjoyable. And you can just play some absolutely outrageous shots, very similar to that one, which I really, really enjoy. I can control trajectory with them, I can control the shots that I want to, and it helps me play the golf I want to play, even when I miss the occasional green. Let's get down there, let's play with that birdie putt. Let's see if we can just quickly roll it in with the Kirkland. I'll show you the stopping power we had as well. Downwind with a 6 iron from 190 with a Tacoma iron and a fairly budget ball. Let's see what we got. So pretty good stopping power there. To be honest, it landed exactly flag high. I could have maybe gone a club less, but there's a huge false front on this green, which I really didn't want anything to do with. So let's roll this one down, try and make amends was what I wanted to do, not reconcile is what you have to do with all your receipts and stuff, isn't it? But right to left, down the hill, Silica St Andrews there. Oh, I love this place so much, so much. Right, nice roll. 35-inch length as well, by the way, for the putter. I feel like even though I'm short, it makes me stand up taller to it and helps my stroke and helps me get a line on the ball that goes end over end like that. Oh, stop it. Just under paced as well. Love the roll that we got on there. That is another par. Guys, there's one club left to talk about in this bag, and I know you all want to see it. I know you're wondering what driver's in there, what driver I'm going to go into the winter with. It might be what you expect, but it might be totally unexpected. So a lot of people are also wondering, what is this bag that James uses? And I get a lot of comments actually about it. Why don't you use a full bag? Why don't you use a double strap bag? To be honest, I really like just how kind of simple it is. It's a simple single strap bag. There's not too much to it. There's no real big pockets on it. So it's not ideal when you're kind of playing in lots of different weather, but it's got 2 little pockets on it, space for your water. It's of course the Tacoma bag. Chris has got it in black, I think, which I prefer the white, although it does start to get a little bit mucky. But nice genuine leather. What's under here? I know I'm putting it off for you all, and you're all wondering what is in this head cover, and it is it the Ping G430? Is it the Tour Edge Exotics? Is it the Titleist that I showed you the other day where it's got more loft? None of those seem to perform as well as this when I get it right. And that's the big thing for me. When I get it right, these are the shots that I get. When I get it wrong, these are the shots that I get. But I feel like it's worth persevering with, and again, I keep mentioning Chris on this video. We've played more golf together than probably anyone. He hits this driver unbelievable. He's got exactly the same specs, and I hit it really, really well when I swing well, and I want to make myself swing well more. You can see the specs that we've got. I've got in 9 degrees, but I've actually got a different weight setting. I've got a 2 gram weight in the back and a 14. This is yours. That's your driver.
That is my driver.
How's that happened?
How have we done that?
I don't know. Well, when did that happen? More like... Anyway, I've got a 6 gram weight in the front and a 10 gram weight in the back. So if you look at Chris's has got a 14 gram weight and a 2 gram weight. So it still adds up to 16, but mine's a little bit more even ballast. It doesn't make a huge difference. I got fitted for it at Callaway over in California at Carlsbad, and I just felt like it was a more neutral flight. We both have them in 9 degree. Funnily enough, we both have Hazardous 6.0 shafts. I'll hit my, maybe that's why I've missed fairways today, you know, Chris. You've got the heavy weight at the front, haven't you?
Yes.
Right, at that bunker with a bit of draw, you can see this is another gorgeous hole, huge bunker on the right, slight dogleg to the left, red staked hazard all the way up that left side. What a hole we have to finish on here. That's been my what's in the bag for 2023 moving into the winter. And that is why I have this driver in the bag. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button if you are new here. If you're not new here, throw a like on this video to let me know you're still enjoying the content. And apart from that, I'll see you all at exactly the same time tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled for our latest series that's coming in the new year. Goodbye.